lot of people come with various kinds of ideas about how to actually choose optional. Now, people have very clear-cut ideas in terms of they're engineers and they will choose geography. Why? Because they feel that geography is scientific. There are people who will come to us and say that, sir, I will choose public administration. I ask why? Because say that in the future when I will become a district magistrate, this is going to help me. Wow, what an interesting aspect. Then what UPSC will do after the selective? They will train you. So first thing first, please try to understand that optional is something that you need to choose on your own. Please do not ask anyone else. It has to be your decision. And tell me you want to become a civil servant, you want to become a decision maker, you want to change the destiny of the people. Can the destiny maker of the people can ask someone else? No, it shouldn't be. And if you're doing this, it means you're not doing justice to your talent. So what you need to do is to understand that why to choose an optional. And the first and the most important criteria is interest. Now, I have given interest the first point because this examination expects you to be a graduate. If you're a graduate, you can appear for the examination. Now, interest is something which comes normally when you are awakened. I have seen that most of the people after completing their 12th or intermediate choose subjects according to what their parents and family members tell. So it is possible that you may not be interested in engineering, you might be interested in philosophy, but you might have taken, say, engineering for your graduation course. So in that case, I will definitely say interest is the first thing. Second important thing, of course, is the background. If you have a background and interest in the same subject, it would be a great combination. Why I say so? You might have you might recall that in 2018, Mr. Kanish Kataria, he scored rank 1, All India rank 1, Kanish Kataria. And what was his optional? Maths. I know most of you, or even most of us, will actually feel maths is very tough. Just imagine a situation where Kanish Kataria goes to someone and asks, brother, what optional to take? And someone tells him, take anthropology. That is in. Do you know what is happening? He's sacrificing his interest, he's sacrificing his background, and he's listening to someone else, which may not be his true calling. And that is why Kanish Kataria cannot repeat his performance in other subjects. That is almost given. I will take one more example. In 2019, you might have heard about Mr. Jatin Kishore. Jatin Kishore is such a wonderful person. He scored All India rank 2. And his option was economics. He was Rao's IAS General Studies GSI program student. And we know him. The idea is he did his graduation as well as post-graduation, and he had an active interest in economics. This is also reflected that he scored in IAS, that is Indian Economic Services, rank 1 in the very first attempt. And in the UPSC, rank 2 in his second attempt. First attempt, he could not clear the prelims. But can you see what impact the right subject choice has? If you choose subject which is interest, background. Many of you have been posting your queries that you want to know about PSIR, anthropology, geography. But if I go by what they have done, you should have asked questions like economics, maybe mathematics, because this is what we have been doing, the herd mentality. Please do not fall for this. The first and the most important criteria is the interest itself. The second criteria, if you have a background in that thing, because I've already highlighted there are some problems, this becomes an important aspect where you can actually choose. The third and the secondary aspect, remember this is the secondary aspect, this is not the primary aspect, is the first interest in background, that is overlap with the GS. You can choose an optional if you have to. Why you have to? You might be someone who has done, say, graduation in computer science. Even if you like computer science is not offered as a subject. In that case, what will happen? You have to choose some other subject. Now, in that case, you can choose with the subject in which you have interest otherwise, or a related subject. So all those people who have done their graduation in a subject which is not there in the UPSC list, what you can do, a very simple thing, go through the core subjects. Core subjects are what? Polity, economy, geography, history. Once you have done the core subjects, go with the previous year questions. Apart from that, map with the syllabus. And trust me, this is a sure shot method of finding the right subject for you. In the first subject, the core in the previous year question gravitate towards 2 or 3 subjects which you feel like. Once you have understood this syllabus, you will be in a position to highlight to one particular subject. Focus on that. Again, interest and background is going to be the defining element. If you do it correctly, there is no denying that you will choose the best option for